Hey guys, yeah, it's Heather. So don't mind me. Sorry, I have bedhead and I haven't put makeup on today. But this is my typical Monday. Busy, don't have time, and this is a perk to working at home. I don't need to. Nobody sees me, but you guys, and I don't think you'll mind, right? Anyway, I want to talk to you guys about something. So every Monday morning, I have a call with one of my friends in another multi-level marketing company. We call it our Masterminding Monday call. What we do is we get on the phone, we bounce ideas off of each other's head. She shares good nuggets of information with me, and I do the same with her. We kind of see where we're at in our own businesses, how we can push each other, because I think that's important and we all need it if you really want to make this business be an income for you and your family and in your life, and teach your team to do the same. And I'm certainly out for that. I'm certainly out to not be the only triple diamond on my team. I want more for you guys. I want to have more people on my team have this feeling. So some things we were talking about today, I wanted to share with you for a couple of reasons. So first was we were just talking about the basics of network marketing. She has the privilege of having a mentor in another business that has 6 millionaires under her, and she's 35 years old. She's been in the business for less than 5 years. She's obviously a millionaire herself and has created millionaires. So when my friend shares information from their mentorship group and her mentor, her personal sponsor, I listen, I take notes, and I'm going to share it with you guys. So what we were talking about today is most people who get into network marketing, which is what It Works Global is, along with so many other things, we come in because we hear all the great things that you can earn a great income, you can retire your family, and we give you the tools. But I think one piece that is missing, at least it was for me, and maybe you feel the same way, and I'm thinking you might, is that this is a type of business that we need to get more information on. It's network marketing. It's not just about getting this wrap on people and sharing these products. We know that that's what builds our business, but we need to know the kind of the ins and outs of network marketing and what the pitfalls are and how we can get over those in order to be successful. So I'm hoping, as your personal sponsor, so if you're getting this message, this is going out to all of my personally enrolled distributors. So I want to take the next 3 months, not just because of this crazy cruise going on and all these different promotions that you guys are eligible for. If you're eligible for the Ruby bonus, if you're still in qualification, even if you're not, you still want to get to at least that level of Ruby to begin with, because that is where your confidence starts building. Once you become a Ruby, you know what it takes to be a Ruby, and you're going to be able to help and coach and teach your people to do the same. And I'm going to be there along the way with you too. So June, July, and August this is our time together to really use me as your leader and your sponsor in every way, shape, and form to help you get to the places you want to be when you signed up in this business. So I want to talk about some things that my friend and I talked about. So here's 3 things that I think people lack in this kind of business. It's the what, when, and how. So what? Most people who get into something like this, they don't know what they're supposed to do, right? We tell you to blitz, wrap, repeat. We tell you to do the steps to success. We tell you to do the hundreds list, but you don't really know what that's entailing. When you're not sure when you're supposed to be doing these things and how. You're not sure how to do it. I can tell you all day long to write a hundreds list, but if you don't have something to go on or anything like that, it's going to be hard for you, and chances are you're going to look at the paper and you're probably not going to, sorry, I got a mosquito flying around my head, you're probably not going to execute anything. And I've noticed that not just because I've been in this business for 2.5 years, but because I know I didn't execute it when I was told about the hundreds list long time ago, because I lacked the confidence. I lacked the what, when, and how. I didn't know. I was in groups, I saw information, I saw other people being successful, but I really didn't know the steps to take. So let's hope that I'm going to be doing that and helping you answer those questions, giving you the scripts and information and the tools. I'm going to be your resource. I'm your personal sponsor. That means that you and anybody on your team coming in, I'm going to be the one that's going to help you do those 3-way calls. I'm going to help you do those 3-way messages to be working your hundreds list so we can work these together. I want us to get on Skype, Tango, whatever we can do, how many times a week, maybe once a week or whatever we think, with each of you individually or all of us as a group. But I think that part of staying connected is super important. So here's some things that I wanted to talk about. First of all, there's like the no excuses, right? Summer is here. And I know for me, I sit in the house 9 months out of the year because I live in a cold area. So I love summer. I want to be outside. I want to be with my kids. So I think not using an excuse to not work your business, to not really get to where you want to be in this business and why you got started, you got to get rid of those, because I can tell you from firsthand experience, if you give up some of the things now, you're going to have more of the opportunity to do those things later on. I have the freedom now of my days every single day with my family. So I work my business and I do frame it out when I want to do it. Sorry, I'm going to turn the light back on so you can see. And because I've given up things in the past, it's allowed me to do that. So let's start with some questions I want you to kind of ask yourself, and then I'm going to go from there, and I'm going to give you guys some things to do, and then I want to get on the phone individually with each one of you, and I want to start working on getting your businesses off the ground, getting them to the places you want to go, and to helping the people on your team that you've already brought in do the same thing, and let them know that we're here as a team working together. So first one is, when are you working your business? I think blocking out a time every single day is a really good way to do it, because it's methodical and you kind of develop a routine of it and you feel accomplished when you get it done. So whether it's in the morning when your kids are gone, or if it's in the evening when they're gone to bed, or whenever you can have that time, but block it off, because I think that's important. And make sure you have a calendar. I have a calendar and I keep my life on this calendar. So make your list. So we talk about the hundreds list. You guys seen a video by one of my newest diamonds yesterday that I posted in the group. So that was something that my friend and I were talking about this morning, is this list. So we talk about this hundreds list, right? And how many of you are overwhelmed by the hundreds list? I know I was like 100. Holy smokes, 100. Okay, I know 100 people, but to sit there and write it down. So I want to break it down even further with you guys, because not only that, but I heard an amazing ambassador Diamond this past week talk about how she sets people up right away out of the gate when she signs them up as a DT. And her first thing is get in there and do the training videos. Number 2, print off the steps to success, and this is what she does. So you see, this is mine for June. I already have them filled out with people that I'm going to follow up with that I know are going to become my loyal customers, people that have approached me before, new people. So I write those down, because I think once you write them down and they become names, then you can cross them off, follow up with them, but they're there. So you have a guide. It's kind of like, this is your guide. This and another list I'm going to show you. So this is basically what she tells people when they first start, is fill out 4 people that you know right away that you can approach about the products, and use testimonies of people. We always do online events, so you can grab testimonies from there, or before and after pictures of the facials, the wraps. If you don't have yours right away to begin with because you just got started, then use other people's, and just send those messages out to the 4 people you wrote down that you know are going to want to support you and try these products, and get them signed up as your loyal customer. Definitely no time to wait. She tells people in your first 72 hours, get your first 4 loyal customers. And I really love them, and I do that moving forward, and I hope you will too with your team. The second one is she has them flip around the steps to success. Mine is laminated, so I actually made a sheet, and write down 10 names. And those 10 names are going to be something that you and I are going to together work on. So there are 10 people that you want to share this business with. So I'm actually going to, along with this video, I'm sending you a spreadsheet that I actually made. I'm a spreadsheet person. I don't know about you guys, but it helps me. And it's 10 lists, teammates, why, what qualities, some of the notes, like when you contacted them, how you contacted them, whether it's by the phone, 3-way message, conference call, whatever, and when you need to follow back up with them if they didn't get back to you. And then there's going to be ones down here for your 4 loyal customers. So I want you at the beginning of every week to fill one of these out and put new names every single week. Do you realize if you are contacting 14 people every week, so maybe Monday's your contact day, Tuesday, whatever day it is, if you just sit down, and I'm going to give you some scripts and tools, and I'm going to be there to help you contact these 10 people. I think the loyal customers, you probably can be able to do those on your own, but if not, I can definitely help you with that too. But if you are reaching out to 14 new people every single week, do you realize what can happen with your business? It's huge, and I've started doing it, and I'm seeing a lot of people getting back to me now that I've been contacting, and it takes time, but if you're putting that out 14 times every week, that's, even if you get a small percentage of those people to respond to you, that's still enough people to get started with in joining your team and getting on the product. So this is kind of my goal that I want to work with you guys for the next 3 months. I want you guys on that cruise. I want as many people from my team on that cruise. I've never been on a cruise. It sounds like a whole lot of fun. And not just that, but we're building your income. We're building your paycheck. We are reaching those goals that you all set out to do in this business. And so whether you've been with me for a while or you're just getting started with me, this is going to be a great thing, I think, for all of us to do together, because I'm learning and growing with you. So what I want you to do is I'm going to send you this spreadsheet. And what I want you to do is not get overwhelmed with that hundreds list right away. What I want you to do is write down 10 names and of people that you want to approach with the business, and why, what qualities they have, and then those 4 loyal customers, potential loyals that you know, maybe that you need to follow up with, maybe people that you've shared but they haven't, committed yet to signing as a loyal customer, and put those down. And then I want to schedule a phone call with you, and we're going to break down this 10s list together. And we're going to go through and we're going to talk about each one of those people, and write down why you are wanting them on your team. Like I wrote some of mine. I know one person on Facebook. She has an awesome influence already on social media. She's driven. She's hardworking. Those are the qualities that I send her when I message her and let her know why I want to work with her, why I want her on our team. This is a business, you guys. It's like hiring somebody. You want those people to be good. You want them to be sharing that same vision as you and be as excited as you are about this opportunity that we have our hands on. So let's get started there. And then I want you each to send me a private message on what day this week you can connect with me for at least 30 minutes on a phone call. And we can start working with this list, because I want us to do is I don't just want you to have this list and then do it alone. I want to either figure out, do we want to get on 3-way messages with these people, or do we want to get on a phone call with them? Either way, any of those things would be a great way for you to approach them. I'm here to help you. I'm here to share my story with you, fill in the information or the gaps that may be missing for you, or maybe you have, you're just a little bit unsure yet, as I was. We all were when we first started. My biggest hang up in this business was it took me 6 months to sign a distributor. Not because I wasn't telling people. I was signing loyal customers like crazy. I was afraid to tell people about the business. I had a fear of rejection. And I also was afraid that they would ask me how much money I'm making. And then I realized if I didn't start telling people there wasn't a potential, and that I was sharing this with them and I would let them choose, I was never going to get anywhere in the business. And once I kind of had that mindset shift, it really made me realize I'm not bothering people. I'm sharing it. Some people will take the opportunity, some people won't. But the more I share it with people and the more people I talk to, the more opportunity I have to help other people change their life. And in turn, it's changed mine tremendously. So this is my goal for you guys for the next 3 months. I hope you're in it with me. I hope you're committed to working your list with me. I'm going to be working mine right alongside you and, cheering you on. And I think all of us working together is a great way for us to have a very successful summer, and work our way toward maybe our goal of getting on that cruise ship in December, and just building an income and reaching those goals that you got started with when you first joined me. So I look forward to connecting with all of you this week, and let's get started.